Hi, it's Pele. I want to say something about men and sexuality and what's behind sexuality, actually. I'm working with men for many, many years and women. And what I see that there is a false idea as if what men look for in sexuality is to fuck. Like to have a penis and a vagina and to have intercourse and to ejaculate. And although these all are beautiful, this is not the main motive or the main uh, thing that men look for. Actually, I used to say, and you might have heard me say it before or seen it written, that even though people say that everything is about sex, sex itself is not about sex. Sex is about connection. In its deepest way, sex is about connection to the divine, actually, a sacred union. But what we humans, men, women, look through sex, what we are searching for is to be connected, to be accepted. And this is especially for the masculine body. All masculine bodies came from feminine bodies. All men came from a woman. So we were not created men coming from men. So at a certain time, at a certain age, we realize that we are different than our mothers and then the origin, and we are looking to be accepted back and into the world, actually, in a deep symbolic way. The feminine in Kabbalah is called the garden, like the Garden of Eden, or the world itself is the Shekhinah. And to be accepted into a woman's embrace and into a woman's womb, the deep thing about it for the psychology and the subconsciousness of man is to be accepted. So what we're looking for is acceptance, connection. Many times what actually men are looking for is to be touched, to be loved. And honestly, sometimes they don't know it themselves because of the horrible education that we have and the social pressure. So they themselves might think that, oh, something is wrong with me. I need to have intercourse. Or the only way I can get touch is if I have sex. But actually, I really want to say it very clearly. Many times, both of us, both genders or all genders, men, women, and any other possible gender, what we look is what we look for is warmth, connection, acceptance, touch, loving touch, love that is expressed through the body, through the eyes, through eye gazing, through soft and beautiful caressing of the face, through holding each other, through naked bodies just connecting, or not naked, but connection. We're looking for connection. And I see the devastating effect on men when they are when women think about them as fucking machines, as that's what you are. You're probably just, this is what you want. And sometimes women push themselves to give this to the man because they love him and they think this is what he wants, but he doesn't even know how to say that. No, yeah, it's nice, but that's not actually the core of what I'm looking for. And that happens, sometimes. Our beloved women are in different stages, hormonal stages, cycle, moods, motherhood, breastfeeding, and there is a lot of pressure of uh, having intercourse. And sometimes you can just like relax into, you know, let's have connection, embracing each other, but really like expressing love through the body has many, many ways that it can be achieved. And this is something to check with ourselves and with each other, what are you actually needing and what are you actually looking for. And don't assume that because someone has a specific genitalia, this is what they really want. We all have a very, very, very sensitive heart underneath. Sometimes lots of armor and shields and fear from being exposed in our subtle vulnerability. So check with each other, have the real conversation, and there's no need to jump to penetrative sexuality just because this is the only thing we know to do with each other. Um, Actually, sometimes it will leave you, both of you, empty, feeling upset and disappointed, and because this is not actually what you wanted. You know, when there is love and connection, and on top of that, there is sexual connection, full penetrating, and it's like joy, and it's like the souls are connecting through the body, that's amazing. But if only the bodies are entering each other, invading each other, without the souls connecting, without the hearts connecting, without human love being transmitted through the body, this would usually leave the partners disappointed and empty, frustrated, as if something was not met. And indeed, your real request was not met. So we all have a sensitive, gentle heart. And this is the real connection that we're looking for. Speak about it with your partner.